First down, here's Ritter. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Levine. There he goes, right side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Right now, boys. We need this. Let's do it. Okay, right.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. 52 Blaster.
Ritter back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Chargers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Dell. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
63.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malachi? If we come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here we go. Set.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Opposite. Green. Hey.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Check white. Ready.
On 3rd down, Levine. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Chargers at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Levine. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. In motion goes McLeod. On 2nd down, Ritter. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DK Metcalf, 65 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man, Dell. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go now.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Fight 60. Green Jack.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Allen. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Chigakonkwo with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw brought in by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Fight, 97.
On first down, Levine. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled there by Jordan Battle. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Drill, 52. White.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion goes McLeod. Now Ritter to throw on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Levine, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Ritter now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So much for the run on 3rd and 1, and Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a first and goal.
Let's go. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Here's Ritter. Rolling to his right. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now an option play on second down. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. That's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go, set. .43 rail. Set.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Trouble 38.
On second down now. Levine still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll go to Barkley again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Escaping the pressure right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Tiger swamp. Silver, check.
Hurts. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DK Metcalf, 91 yards. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. The point after, good by Groupie. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rondale Moore. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Black shot.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Ritter back to throw. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DK Metcalf from a yard out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set.
Going play action, Ritter. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Ready, set.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Grouping for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
No contact.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season.